In this video, I'm going to teach you how to use your intuition to test whether or not your supplements are helping or hurting you. This same process can be used to test foods, personal care products, and any other objects. Everything has a vibrational frequency. When that frequency comes into contact with you, it will interact with your own natural frequency to either amplify it for your benefit or reduce it to your disadvantage. So for example, when frequencies match between you and someone else, you get along. The frequencies of objects or people, they don't have to directly touch. As long as they're within your field, then you will be able to tell whether or not they're a good fit for you or not. The music you listen to, shows that you watch, social media accounts you can follow, they match your frequency, so that's why you choose them. You can use this technique to be more discerning about what helps you and what doesn't. So for this video, I'm focusing on supplements because they have such an important role in ensuring a healthy baby and pregnancy. As I already said, you can use this technique for any other object you're concerned about. It's also kind of fun to test it on people as well. You can touch the person and then just test it. You want to make sure you're choosing as wisely as you can according to the feedback your body is giving you. Do this meditation every time you get a new bottle of supplements. Don't open it before testing, because if it doesn't match, you can then return it for a refund and get another brand or skip that particular supplement altogether. Sometimes the supplements that are recommended for fertility, for the motherhood journey, don't necessarily apply to you as an individual. And so you don't need to just blindly take supplements, not knowing whether or not it benefits you. Sometimes the supplements, it's just because of the brand. And so you want to be a little bit flexible about exchanging it for another brand and testing it. So example, for fish oil, it can get rancid if it's been in the cabinet for too long, if it's been out in the sunlight, exposed to light. And so the fish oil would degrade over time. And so when you're testing it using this method, it's going to show that it's not benefiting you. Whereas if you get a new brand of a brand new fish oil or just a new bottle of fish oil, then it may test completely fine. Pay attention to what your body wants, not what you hear from someone else, even if they're an expert. Your individual needs are far more important than what anyone else says, including me. Okay, so this is a meditation, so make sure you're in a quiet and safe place. You need the following items to use this technique: a glass of water, the supplements you want to test. You can leave them in their bottles. Ideally, they are of similar shape and size, so you can't tell the difference between them with your eyes closed. If you know what they are by the feel of their bottle, put the supplement in a labeled Ziploc. You should not be able to identify the contents by touch with your eyes closed. So you can have your supplements lined up next to you with your eyes closed. You can just grab one bottle, test it, and then put it to the side into the yes or no pile. For best results, this is a blinded technique for your supplements, for what you're testing, so your beliefs don't influence the outcome. You'll also want a piece of candy or a bag of sugar, something that you know that doesn't benefit you. And finally, something that has a lot of positive value to you, like your wedding ring or anything else that's meaningful for you. Go ahead and pause the video here, get those items. I'll also list them in the description below. So drink some water before we start. Get comfortable in a seated position. Connect with your breath by shifting your focus to your inhales and exhales. Allow your physical body to relax and your mind to clear. Pause this video if you need more time to connect with your breath. When you feel like your mind is settled, your body relaxed, black out your mind's eye and enter the void. Pause now if you need more time in the void. In your mind's eye, if you have the ability to do so, create an image of a meter where if it's neutral and the object does not affect you in any positive or negative way, the needle of the meter will be centered in the middle, upright and vertical. If the object is of benefit to you, the needle will move to the right in the positive direction. If the object is not of benefit to you and causes more harm than benefit, the needle will move to the left. So this is for people who can visualize to that degree. If you cannot visualize a meter to that detail, you'll use color instead. You can use a colored circle where if it's neutral, the circle will be evenly filled with whatever color you'd like. If you can't visualize that either, then you'll use sensation. So if it's neutral, the sensation will just be a very neutral sensation. You won't really feel very much of anything. Whereas if the object is of benefit to you, then the sensation will be more pleasant, more of an energy flow, energy moving. It's going to be different for every person. That's why we're using the water, the candy, and the positive token as a baseline. So you'll determine that when we get to that part. And then if the object is not to your benefit, then the sensation will be more of an unpleasant sensation. It might be a cramping or a tightness. Go ahead and hold the glass of water in your hands and allow your symbols to adjust to you holding that glass of water. The glass of water is your baseline, your neutral. Your symbol will be neutral when something is neither harming you or benefiting you. So when it shows up as neutral, you can either take it or leave it, that particular object. So if it's a supplement, if it's neutral, it's really not doing anything for you. So if you prefer to continue to take it because it gives you peace of mind, go ahead and do so. If you would rather not have an extra supplement, then you can leave it and not take it. Now you're going to put the glass of water to the side. And then you're going to rub your hands together vigorously just for a couple of seconds to rub that frequency off, basically to reset yourself, to reset your energy. And then you're going to place the piece of candy or bag of sugar in your hands this time and see how your symbol reacts to that. That should go negative. Once you've determined what your symbol looks like when you hold an object in your hand that is harmful to you or of no benefit to you, Then you can place that to your side. Rub your hands together again for a couple seconds to rub the energy off. And then you want to place that object that has a lot of positive value to you in your hand, in your palms, like your wedding ring. So you would take your wedding ring off and put it in your palms. And as long as you have positive feelings about your partner, it should go way to the right. Or if you're using color, it should be really bright. Like there should be a very distinct difference. I like using this method because it's not just a yes or no. It actually, when you use the color and the meter, it gives you more of a quantitative measurement, like how much benefit or how much harm. And so you can make a better decision either way. So for example, with a supplement, if it's showing that it's a little bit positive, like it's a little bit beneficial, maybe it's a matter of changing to a different brand next time you reorder that supplement. Getting a higher quality brand may change that response, your intuitive response, so that it's showing that that one is really much more beneficial for you, much more helpful for your body. So you can put that object, that positive object, to the side once you feel that you have established your baseline for neutral, positive, and negative. You don't need to do this every time you use this technique. You only use it this first time just so that you understand how your symbol will change in reaction to different objects, to different frequencies that you introduce into your field. Now we're going to test the supplements. You're going to place each supplement one at a time in your hands and allow that symbol to communicate to you whether or not it is benefiting you, if it's neutral, or if it's harming you. Once you have a reading, you set it aside into a yes pile or a no pile. So to your right would maybe yes, or to your left would be no. This way you don't keep opening your eyes. You want to keep it as blinded as possible. And then you rub your hands together before you put the next supplement in. In between each supplement that you test, remember to rub your hands together to rub off the energy of that particular supplement that you just tested and reset yourself for the next one. And so you would do this with all of your supplements. I would suggest that you do that today, and then every time you get a new bottle. If you found this technique to test your supplements, foods, personal care products, or anything else, please help grow this channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing this video. Stay tuned, because this is where I help women over 35 and into their 40s manifest the healthy baby that they dream of. This is Julie Chang, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.